Let me know if it doesn't work.
Are we on?
Something's wrong with the iPad.
Oh, good. Whoops.
I think we are on, Mike.
All right. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to tonight's matchup at Rosemount Community Center featuring the Irish against a South Suburban Conference rival, the Farmington Tigers. We're just completing warm-ups and about to start the festivities for senior night, Chuck.
Senior night. I remember it well. 1 year ago.
We have, last year I believe we had 7 seniors. This year we have 8.
Yeah. Yep.
And we'll, after warm-ups here before they resurface, we'll recognize each of those seniors and their contributions to the program over the years. In particular, they'll walk out with their parents or grandparents or siblings, whatever they choose. We'll have some fun facts to share about each senior. And just a nice night to cap the year for those students that have been playing for probably 14 years at this point.
Yeah. It's sad end for some of them, and final chapter for others.
And not over. Obviously, the Irish have, after tonight, 4 games remaining. This is their 20th game in the regular season.
So let's see, 4 games, 7, 8, 9. 10 more games, possibly.
With the sections in the state tournament, it could run deep. They could end up playing, what would that be, 31?
Well into March. Yeah, about
They'd
31
have to win
games.
3 section games, and 3 in the state tournament would be 6, and 25 is 31.
31, yeah.
I'm not a math major, Chuck, but
You are good with numbers, though.
I did play a mathematician on TV once.
I'm not good with numbers, but I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
So warm-ups just conclude here. We'll save some of the information about both teams until after the senior festivities here. I want to welcome those of you that have joined us early. It is senior night. So we'll recognize 8 individuals on the team tonight and their contributions to the program. Chuck and I, having done it, it's kind of a memorable night. All the parents are down there right now taking pictures with each other.
Yeah, a lot of pictures taken, a few tears shed, hugs and kisses.
Reminiscing.
And that's just the parents.
Reminiscing of all the tournaments traveled.
Yeah.
From mites to squirts to peewees to bantams to 2, 3, maybe 4 years of high school hockey.
Yeah.
Just a fun night for those kids
It'll be
as they finish their mid-year here of their senior year.
A nice culmination of lots of years of dedication.
They've got the jerseys hanging up in the corner, which, Chuck, you have moved the camera on. We actually, our cameraman, 3/4 of the, or 1/4 of the ribbon network here is down there. His son, Garrett Horsager, is a senior this year, so he's down there with his wife, Val. So Chuck is actually on the camera here.
I'm pulling double duty, so if you have any camera issues, just save them for later.
So one of the reasons why the camera has not moved since we've gone live.
They won't move much once the players start coming out either.
We've got 2 people rolling the red carpet out here, Chuck.
Well, it looks like a pretty heavy carpet, and I can see why it might take 2 of them.
One guy gave up early. You can see that coming into your screen.
Couldn't get that last couple feet. I can pan down.
Here come the balloons. That was one of your highlights, Chuck, I think, where the balloons showed up.
Balloons are pretty exciting. You got Coach Saney out there working.
The mayor of Rosemount, Steve Lewandowski's down there helping set up shop.
He doesn't know it yet, but he is the future mayor of Rosemount.
His son Luke is only a sophomore.
Luke is a junior.
Junior this year. So hopefully Luke has one more year here.
There's the, they're going to make a tunnel for him to come out. That's the JV players.
The non-senior players on the team, whether they're varsity or JV, are now strolling out. They'll form a kind of a bridge for them, I think, once they come out.
When the time comes, I think Little B is going to do the announcing over there from the scorer's table, and we'll just step back and let him do his thing.
Well, we won't be able to hear him. We have the notes that will be broadcast. We'll share those with you on the line here. You may not hear Bergstead broadcast those, but we've got them. So we'll be able to share that with everybody as well. Looks like they're about ready. Quite an event getting all these people coordinated, isn't it, Chuck?
Oh my gosh. It's like the Grammy Awards.
There's your one of your captains, Jake Ratzlaff, finally decided to join the group.
Yeah, they're waiting for him.
All right, attention hockey fans, please direct your attention to ice level as we recognize our 8 senior players and our 1 senior manager.
Oh, one of the managers is a senior tonight too, Chuck.
Nine honorees.
Nine honorees tonight. This is like the Grammys.
At this time, we're going to recognize our seniors.
Those of you just joining us, it is senior night, so after warm-ups and ahead of resurfacing before the start of the game, we do have a ceremony for our seniors, and we'll help you understand each one that's coming through. So the first senior is number 4, Brady Weismiller.
His plans after graduation, he's going to
the player will come out.
University of North Dakota.
His parents are Mike and Chris Weismiller.
The Fargo Squirt A International Tournament.
He will be attending the University of North Dakota when he graduates.
Because he is always trying to make other people's lives better by giving them what they don't have, and he strives off with hard work and determination. His favorite song to warm up to is Live Wire by Motley Crue. Coach Sankey had this to say about.
So just a really solid individual there, Chuck. I know, having known Brady the last couple of years,
Thank you for your time and commitment.
fun player, hard worker,
Good luck.
doesn't complain.
No,
His parents are fantastic. They're just a really good family. As we mentioned, he's going to North Dakota. His memory is winning the Fargo Squirt A International Tournament. I think that team went undefeated that year, didn't they, Chuck?
yeah, I think so.
Mason Wheeler plays defense for your Irish.
So
And Rachel.
our second senior is Mason Wheeler.
Continue to play hockey with the Minnesota
Doug and Rachel are his parents. They've joined him on the ice.
Hockey memory is winning the Fargo Squirt Tournament.
One of our captains.
Mason's a 4-year varsity player.
To be the biggest role model because
Yep, he played as a freshman, so pretty amazing. He spent his 4 years here. Chuck mentioned earlier some kids will be, this will be the end of their hockey career in high school. Others will go on. Mason is one that will go on. He's committed to play with the Minnesota Magicians in the fall here, or the summer, which is part of the NAHL.
Good luck, Mason.
And he'll pursue his dreams to continue playing hockey through juniors and college.
Next up, we have number 8.
Another solid family, great person. It's been fun getting to see Mason and interact with him over the last couple of years as well. So
After graduation, he will be in
now here's another quality family, the Kenneficks. Connor,
and majoring in civil engineering.
Pete and Debbie are his parents. Pete is actually the Blue Line treasurer.
So
And
good.
Debbie has been spending countless hours on the Blue Line Club helping assist with Saturday morning skates and
Good.
coordinating raffles and doing all kinds of stuff. So
Coach Sankey says that he is a
Connor, we nicknamed early on, I think it was his sophomore year, we nicknamed him Netflix.
It's much easier to say than Kenneflick was.
and good luck to Connor.
When he said his last name, it sounded like Netflix. So So good to see him moving on. He actually is going to attend a 4-year college and wants to major in civil engineering. So he's a club hockey candidate. There's another individual, Mason Campbell, another one of our captains. His mom and dad, Troy and Jana. Mason actually already has signed a tender offer with the Minot Minotaurs, where Ben Garrity is actually a player.
Yep.
And so he will continue playing hockey as well, try to secure a Division I scholarship or head right to the NHL maybe.
Really came into his own this year.
But his dad, Troy, was a longtime coach of our kids too, Chuck.
Yeah.
Another really good family, fun group, and we'll miss seeing Mason out here.
Next up, we have number 15, Jonah Forshear.
So the next individual, Jonah Forshear.
After graduation,
He's a left wing.
to attend a 4-year university and pursue a career in construction management.
He's going to attend a 4-year university. He wants to go into construction management.
He considers his
So another club hockey candidate here.
Yeah.
is always there for him. Favorite warm-up song is
But it's been fun watching him play this year.
Safety says that Jonah is an unbelievable kid.
Another good energy guy. Come out and give it his all for 45 seconds. Give the other lines a little rest.
Next up, we have number 16, Riley Bowick.
So next up is the Water Beetle,
The
as we've
Water
coined him,
Beetle.
Riley Bowick.
He skated through the line in record time.
His parents are Brian and Nicole Bowick.
Brian and Nicole are his parents.
He will attend a 4-year
He wants to major in business or finance. He'll be going to a 4-year school after.
in the state tournament as a phantom.
So another club hockey candidate here.
Sacrifices for him a lot.
Really fun player to watch in terms of his energy. I mean, his feet, he got the nickname the Water Beetle, for those of you that don't know, just because his feet never stop moving. When he's out on the ice tonight, you watch. He just moves and moves and moves. I mean, his shift is just nonstop, and then he's off the ice. Scored his first goal the other couple games ago, I think, Chuck.
Yeah.
So just another fun, quiet, but high-talent individual on the team. We've enjoyed watching him as well. There's our cameraman,
Yeah.
TJ, and his wife Val with Garrett, another senior. Hard to believe he's a senior. Our kids have been playing with Garrett for a long time.
My first run-in with Garrett was when Grant was a 10-year-old. I coached his baseball team, and Garrett was about a 6-year-old bat boy. It's pretty fun.
He might be taller than Grant now, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting to be a big kid.
Really good hockey player.
Really,
He will.
really solid hockey player.
Good luck to
He wants to play junior hockey, not committed yet, or go to college. But the coaching staff has a lot of positive things to say about Garrett. Best stick in the state, really good hockey player, so it'll be fun to watch him progress regardless of what he does. Here's our goalie, our last senior player tonight, number 33, Will Tollefson. His parents are Todd and Diane.
where he will decide, and he will pursue computer science major with a certificate.
He wants to go and be,
Favorite hockey memory is playing.
either wants to play junior hockey or he'll go to school to become a computer science major with an emphasis in cybersecurity, Chuck.
Wow. He could be like Jack Ryan.
P-weight practice back in the day as he aspired to play to
Will be interesting to watch him move forward. We'll have some more to talk about Will later tonight. He moved into the program a couple years ago, and it's been a nice player for the Irish here over the last couple of years. Helped them achieve the success they're having today. So really good. So They'll all squeeze in for the senior picture, and nobody knows what to do here. Nobody understands what it means to squeeze in. And here's one of our senior managers.
Along with being an amazing softball player, as we know her, she is also a go-getter and ready to help the hockey.
So we had Danny Kay a couple years ago, and as he graduated, he moved on.
She plans on attending the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, and pursuing.
It's nice that they recognize the student manager here. There are two female students that filled in this year for that. I think they do a great job from what I've heard, and I know the players appreciate their support and what they do for them. So it's nice to recognize her as well.
To build our tradition and keep things strong here at Rosemount High School and building the RHS positive environment that we have with hardworking, determined.
Now the players will keep trying to figure out how to wedge in to get a group photo.
Thank these parents and our upcoming parents for passing the torch and carrying the torch. We need to keep
This group has won enough hockey tournaments, they should know how to squeeze in.
You'd think so.
Awesome. Thank you to the parents of these players from our coaches. Thank you, hockey fans, for recognizing.
I don't know, did we do a group photo like that?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did either. That's a good idea. So those of you just joining us again, it's senior night. We're between warm-ups and resurfacing before the game. We just recognized our 8 senior players and 1 senior manager for their contributions to the program over the years and their parents. So kind of a special moment with the other players, the non-senior players from JV and varsity lining up to welcome them to the ice. So not sure what they're doing now, but seems like a lot of photos, Chuck.
Yeah, we didn't get this many last year.
We did not.
Maybe we had a bad photographer, maybe. Who can we blame it on, Mike?
Riley Bowick's stuck in the oh, he's on the end. They put him on the end. That's a good shot right there. I hope other people are getting that. Fun that the photographer's doing. Oh, this is a good one. This guy's doing a good job, Chuck.
He's working. He's working it.
I mean, we didn't have a photographer that did that. That'll be a good one. That will conclude our recognition there. We've got about, well, I don't know, you've been keeping time of the Zamboni guys, Chuck. How much time do we got now?
Zamboni guy we can keep track of here.
It's about 9 minutes usually?
It was 9 minutes, consistent 9 minutes last time we did this.
9 or 10 minutes here to game time now.
Depends how long it takes them to get this runner rolled up.
Welcome those of you that are joining us. It is 5 after 7. We're going to run a little bit late tonight. We've had senior night, and we just finished the festivities there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're fortunate enough this evening to create a college hockey environment here with our Rosemount Pep Band. So
and it is band night too, Chuck.
It's band night, so
the band comes to one game a year. This is the night.
Rosemount High School.
So we might get overpowered by the band because they are right in front of us.
Well, and right behind us.
And
We're
right
stuck in the
behind us.
middle of them, I think.
Surrounded by band geeks.
I love the guys and the gals that keep the pace. That must be a big job in the band program because they don't play an instrument, but they sing along and it's very crisp, Chuck. It's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So they will do a couple of songs. Can you name that tune, Chuck?
I can, but it might take me a while.
It's not hard rap, but
it's not like the Grammys were last Sunday night.
on and on.
It's fathead night tonight too.
On and on, on and on.
You know it, don't you?
On and on, on and on and on. Come on, Chuck, you know the words.
I don't. I'm.
Bum, 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 bum.
Do you remember?
You don't really hear a pep band do this song very often. I just noticed too, Chuck, this is the sign of the times. They're all reading music off an iPad. There's no paper down there.
Yeah, it's all off an iPad.
It's all off an iPad.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to start I'll start him late.
That's unbelievable.
We got Grandpa Zamboni driver tonight.
13 next. You remember what 13 is, Chuck?
I remember
Song
what
13?
it was back in my day.
What was it in your day?
The theme from Miami Vice.
Oh, that's funny.
We got the Zamboni timer going here.
All right, beautiful.
We're going to have to add about 4 or 5 seconds onto that.
More than
because
that, probably.
late.
We got two more periods to judge as well. Different students now are doing the pace keeping. They must trade off with instruments or 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And smile. Don't forget to smile. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You see him mouthing that?
You should be leading a yoga class somewhere, Mike.
We do have the Chuck, the Rosemount Squirt B2 watching from Mankato tonight. They're in a tournament down there apparently, so Mindy, welcome, and welcome the players there and the other families watching.
Great to have you guys.
We're about 7 minutes from start time. We had senior night tonight. For those of you just piping in, we're running a little bit late.
I'll switch sides with you.
Yeah, okay.
So we also have the band here tonight, the Rosemount High School Marching Band. They're not marching, but they are scattered around our post here, and we have
some say
trombones and the tuba behind us, so you may get a little extra bass.
Some say that the band program is more important than the sports program here in Rosemount.
That's bold. Although, I will say, our band is very good. And they have been to many national events outside of the state.
Yes, they have.
Rose Bowls.
They probably have more state championships than all the sporting teams.
They probably do. They probably do. Look at the guy in the front here, Chuck, with the glasses. I mean, he is serious. He's keeping perfect pace as well as mouthing stuff to other kids and smiling. Can we get a look at him there, TJ? I mean, he's just like doing 4 things. It doesn't matter.
He's just watching everybody else make sure his hands are moving.
He's singing along. He's got his head moving. I mean, he's the Will Tollefson of the band.
Yeah.
And we do have the band behind us, as you'll see here. We weren't joking.
We got the big brass behind us.
The Farmington cameraman's a little freaked out right now, but he's like, why are you guys zooming in on me? What'd I do? I think that if the band plays like 10 songs, do they get to leave? Because they played like 4. and we haven't even started yet. Are they like trying to run their music and then get the heck out of here? Oh, Minnie just reminded us that the B2 squirt team's in the championship game. They're going to championship Sunday.
Go Irish.
So not only is it Super Bowl Sunday, Groundhog Day, and a palindrome that will not repeat itself until another 130 years, I think.
You are a numbers guy.
Tomorrow is 02/02/2020. Looks the same forwards and backwards, Chuck. It's called a palindrome.
I know. I've done enough crossword puzzle where I know what a palindrome is. Thank you very much.
So we got a palindrome, Super Bowl Sunday, Groundhog Day, and Squirt B2 Championship Sunday.
Championship Sunday. What a
that's a day. So good luck, B2s.
So please keep your eye on the game. Protect those little
Keep your eye on the prize.
If you can win the championship, you'll win it on a day that will not repeat itself as a palindrome for a long time. So something to think about tomorrow.
One other quick reminder. We're having some technical difficulties with our new scoreboard.
Uh-oh.
It is a new scoreboard. It's been
Shot
confirmed.
clocks aren't working already? So those of you, I think we'll zoom in on it here. We just got new scoreboards in this arena. We're finally making a name for ourselves. They look ironically similar to the last ones, but they are definitely brighter and a little bit cleaner.
Thank you.
But we're already having problems.
For one more song.
So the shot clocks will not be working tonight. We'll have to go with TJ's umpire counter.
Song number 11 is coming up next. In case
Chuck,
you're wondering.
this is a good one. Remember what this one is?
I hope it's my theme from Miami Vice.
No, that was 13, you said.
All right.
Here we go. Are the students that do the hand pacing, are they the ones that, do they not play instruments?
I can't hear the band's too loud. It's louder over here than it was on the other side of the camera.
I mean, are they the ones that couldn't play the trumpet, so they got to do this instead?
He's officially done with the ice, but I wait until he gets close to the door. I'm going to add a minute. I think he just knocked a minute off his last.
Yeah. Is this the same guy that did it last time? So he's about a 9-minute guy, I think.
Yeah, he's about, we'll say 8:10. 8 minutes and 10 seconds. He knocked about a minute off his previous timing.
It's amazing what a senior night will do to keep the pace up to resurface.
Some word must have got back to him that we were keeping track of his time, and he decided to step up to the plate and give it the Mamba mentality. And
the Mamba mentality. There's the Kobe Bryant reference we've been waiting for. Tragedy striking the sports world.
That's all you heard all week.
And most of the week, yep, last Sunday. It's one of those moments you'll remember where you were when you heard it. Elvis, JFK.
Yeah.
Mozart, probably for you.
I said JFK is pushing the limit for me. I was only 6 months old.
Speaking of age, Chuck, we've got a few birthdays to call out.
We do have a plethora, a trifecta.
Maybe we'll wait till the band's done, since I can't hear myself think. Why do I have to be right by the cowbell?
Short straw.
Reminds me of the old Saturday Night Live skit with Christopher Walken and Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell and who?
Christopher Walken. The old Need More Cowbell skit. Come on, Chuck.
I'm not a big Saturday Night Live guy. Will Ferrell is one of the funnier human beings on the planet, though.
So as we were talking about where you were when things happened and defining your age, we do have a few birthdays we'd like to call out. One of them, our senior Mason Wheeler. It's not his birthday, but it's his dad's. Doug's.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
Should we play guess his age?
I would say, I don't think he's 50 yet. I'll say 49.
Well, you're being very nice, Chuck. He'll be 51.
Oh, really?
51 is still very young from our vantage point.
They tell me 50 is a new 30, or 30 is a new 50. 50 is a new 30.
Then we've also got another birthday, Chuck.
One of the hockey players.
Tomorrow,
yeah. One of the hockey players has a birthday tomorrow.
Will be...
He'll be 18. He'll be 18.
18. Another senior on the team. Little G.
Little G.
Garrett Horsager, 19.
18.
Or 18. He can vote.
He can vote, yes.
And then one other birthday we'd like to recognize.
One other birthday.
Just to keep you out of the doghouse. And
my lovely wife Terry will be 50-something tomorrow.
Surprised you said the 50-something, Chuck. She's a timeless individual, though. You really can't put an age on Terry.
She is a great human being.
She could be 30. She could be 60. I think she'd be the same.
She'd give you a piece of her mind either way. Great human being. Happy birthday, honey. So I know she's listening.
So and I bookended that she's not 30 and she's not 60. So you fill in the blank. Trying to help you out there, Terry. We got Paul Malish on the line, Chuck.
They are going to start all seniors.
That's TJ's friend?
Who?
He wants to, Paul, out in Seattle. TJ's friend or colleague.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
He's wanting to know if the video guy is drunk to lay off the sauce. Apparently our camera's bouncing around.
It's the band. It's the band's fault.
But we are announcing the lineups now. As you know, this is a very biased broadcast. Chuck, do you want to give our disclaimer?
I usually give this during the introduction of the visitor team. I will hold off here because they're introducing the Irish. Then we'll go right into the Star Spangled Banner. Then I'll give you what I think.
So it'll be Tollefson, Campbell, and Wheeler at the point. And our senior line tonight, Weismiller centering
from Rosemount High School, a student will
Kennefic.
lead us in the national anthem as we honor our country.
That looks like we had three. Maybe we have a different senior starting. National anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A live version of the national anthem tonight. Spectacular. Could have doubled in the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a good rendition. She did a good job. As I was saying earlier, we do not care about the Farmington Tigers. We're not going to talk about them. We are a totally Rosemount biased broadcast. If you want to hear about the Farmington Tigers, dial up the Farmington Tiger Network.
The only thing we'll say about the Farmington Tigers is right now, which they are 6-12-2, 3-9-1 in the South Suburban Conference. Their last game was a 2-1 loss to Burnsville on Thursday. Versus against your Rosemount Irish here, who have dropped a little bit in the standings after losing to Lakeville South on Thursday as well, 4-2. They'll drop to number 6 in the state, which is still very respectable. They lost to number 16 South, which is also a very good team. And Connor Kennefick and Luke Lewandowski each had a goal and an assist. Mason Campbell contributing 2 assists there. Tolleson stopping 23 of 27 shots, and we're underway here. So it should be an exciting matchup tonight on senior night, and the puck goes right into the stands. Hits someone right in the head, but a flip puck, so should be no damage.
And you had 5 seniors out there to start the game.
You did. So Garrett, I think, jumped up to a forward there. And 3 defensemen out there, traditional defensemen. So now we'll get back to business here. Charlie Strammel, fresh off his U.S. Olympic bid, where they won the silver medal against the Russians out in Switzerland. It was Switzerland. So good to have Charlie back. I think he was back a couple games ago, but this is the first home game he's been back. Rosemount loses the puck there at center ice, and Farmington comes back the other way now. Broken up there by Hendrickson. Picked up by Ratzlaff now. He'll set it all the way over and tipped in by Kennefick deep. They'll change part of the line. Sabo out there now. Kennefick picks up that loose puck, sends it all the way back. Intercepted by Farmington, but kept in there by Sabo. Tips it over.
Nice shot
to Lewandowski, and the first goal of the night is scored by the Irish. They lead 1-0 here quickly within the first minute and 3 seconds.
That was a nice touch pass by Broughton Sable.
They tried to outlet, Farmington tried to outlet the pass, was intercepted there by Sabo, dumped in there to Lewandowski, and a quick snipe. Take a 1-0 lead.
If you're playing pipes, I think that counts as 2 goals because they got 2 pipes on that shot.
Oh, and the Irish, the band playing the theme tonight. So Sabo in. So some other facts tonight we'll share throughout the night with you guys. But Mason Campbell, Broughton Sable with the assists on Luke Lewandowski's goal at 1:03 in the first. The Irish not able to keep it in the zone there. They'll have to regroup. Campbell tips that up to Sabo, and it goes back to Campbell. He'll skate it up now.
That's Campbell's 3rd assist in 2 games. He had 2 assists in the loss against Lakeville South the other night.
That's Luke's 25th goal of the season, by the way. He leads the Irish with 25 now. He also leads with assists and points. Total points now at 44. Tolleson with a quick glove there.
He'll hang on to it for a face-off in the Irish defensive zone.
And Will Tollefson leading the team with 13 wins, a goals against of 189, and a 923 save percentage this year. Having a great senior campaign. Bounced around out front there, but taken away. Tried to feed that into Ratzlaff as he cut in through the middle there. Beatty with the pass. Farmington trying to break that out, kept in by Beatty, and he'll lose it. Ratzlaff and Campbell now give chase as Farmington breaks through.
Looks like the Irish are going to rotate 5D tonight.
Is someone hurt?
I don't think so. They usually go with just the 4, but I think they're going to throw Brady Johnston in there.
Trying some different things here as we round third and head for home in the season. The Irish pinned up behind their net here with the puck, and it squirts out, and Strammel's got it. Sends it back behind the net for Horsager. He'll outlet to Beatty. Beatty centering pass there to Kennefic as he cuts through the middle, loses the puck. Strammel gives chase the other way, and that's kept in by Horsager. Kennefic.
They didn't call, or they did call it.
They called it offsides, delayed. The Irish had to regroup, come back out. There's pinched up by Horsager there, picked up by Strammel with a quick shot. And a save by the goalie as he was drifting the same way the shot was coming in. So some other stats for the night here while we're waiting for another. Still have a few players looking for their first varsity goal. We'll keep an eye out for them tonight. Hopefully we'll knock a few of them off the boards. Other South Suburban Conference action tonight. We've got Apple Valley at Lakeville South. That game was earlier this afternoon. We'll try to get an update. Quick shot there from the point. Off the boards and caught by the goalie. Lucky for the goalie there. Wow.
You don't see that too often.
Ratzlaff with a missile. Off the goalie, off the glass, back to the goalie. That's pretty good. Prior Lake at Eastview tonight. Lakeville North at Burnsville and Shakopee at Egan. We'll try to get some updates. Looks like Eastview won earlier today 3-1 over Prior Lake. That's an upset.
Yeah, I'll say.
So that works in the Irish's favor here. As we round out the season here and get ready for section play. Farmington able to come out with the puck. They'll chase it down into the corner. Horsager gives chase. He's first. He'll leave that behind for Campbell as the Irish will break out the other way now. High pass tipped there.
Ref got hit.
The
by something.
Ref got hit by something there.
Flying Canucks.
Trevor Brum there in behind the net, giving chase. Going to the other corner. Farmington will pick it up. They'll try to outlet. That's intercepted there. And then stolen. Brum had it and then lost it. All the way down, stopped by Tollefson. To Wheeler. He'll send it back to Ratzlaff, and he'll come up the ice. Try to get that to Weismiller, and he's able to come away with it. He'll send it deep. Giving chase now is Beatty on two men. And the water beetle's out. A water beetle in there. He comes out with the puck. No surprise. And tipped down
nice
there
tip by Beatty.
By Beatty. Just went wide right. And another opportunity here is, just a shot over the top of the net there by Weismiller. Back into the corner. Bowick gives chase. He'll try to pin that up against the boards. They'll play keep away down there. Finally, Farmington comes out with it, and they'll send it up the ice just over the stick of Campbell. Weismiller, it's a race, and Farmington picked up there by Brady Johnston. He'll try to center that out to Charlie Strammel, just not in his reach, and that'll be icing.
Yeah, that was a good hustle by Wisey.
So we're 5 minutes and 45 seconds through the first period. The Irish lead 1-0 on a goal by Lewandowski, who wrapped it around the top bar on a quick shot with an intercepted pass by Sabo. The quick 1-0 lead. Here comes Hendrickson up the ice there. He'll dump it back for Kennefic. Out the
he almost snuck around the corner.
Hendricks
there.
almost got that in the side pocket there. Farmington comes out the other way now. Ratzlaff tries to accelerate, keep pace. They'll poke check that away.
Got that long reach.
Horsager now do a quick flip up there to Hendrickson. That's over everybody's, what they call icing. The Farmington player had a chance to play that. I'm surprised they called that.
Me too.
But called it they did, and we'll come all the way down. The face-off in the Irish zone. 10:44 to go here in the first. Looks like Farmington wins that face-off. But now here comes the human highlight reel as he has to pull the brakes up there to avoid serious injury. Farmington coming the other way now, and nice play by Campbell to keep that puck from. Oh! Wow!
That was almost
Tipped out in front by the Farmington player. Will never saw it. Almost went in as he was going the other way, thinking it was behind the net. Hard hit by Lewandowski there. The crowd reacts to that. Campbell now with a feed to Sabo. He'll dance around, give that to Lewandowski. Breaks in with a quick shot over the top of the glove and the net. Kept in there by Brum. All the way over to Lewandowski behind the net now. Centering pass broken up by Farmington. We'll come out the other way now. Horsager broke that up with his hand, but unfortunately that's a hand pass.
If it had been 2 more feet behind him, he'd have got away with it in the defensive zone.
We want to send a special congratulations to Jackson Sabo, Broughton Sabo's older brother, who played with both Max and Tyler. Graduated the same year last year. Just committed to play hockey at the Air Force Academy. Current player for the Janesville Jets in the NHL. So Jackson's hard work paying off, and he'll go to the Air Force here at some point. So congratulations, Jackson. A lot of banging behind the net there.
Yeah, like it.
And the Irish come out with it. Wheeler with a low shot there, steered wide left. Another bounce around the boards there as Weismiller picks up on that. Farmington comes out with the puck. Centering pass broken up. Wheeler now able to take his man off the puck and sends him to the ice.
Thumper.
Back and forth. Nice plays there between Ratzlaff and Wheeler, who've played together for a long time, and that's tipped in deep. So deep it's out of the netting.
Give another shout out to a former Irish hockey player in Ben Garrity. Was the Central Division Player of the Week.
Player of the
last
week. Also made the USHL Prospect Tournament.
And
he'll be playing in that, trying to continue his career in hockey.
His sister Olivia was one of the captains of the week in one of the hockey websites. She is a senior at Creed Durham Hall.
That sounds made up, Chuck.
That's true as the day is long, man. I'm not lying to you, Mike.
That sounds like you've been talking to Dan again.
I text Dan and congratulated him, and he didn't even know what I was talking about. Charlie gets a 2-minute vacation.
Knowing OG Olivia, it's probably not made up. She's a good little player in her own right. It's got it tough with a younger brother and an older brother who play hockey as well. So congratulations, Olivia. Good for you. You got all your talent from your mother. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, there's not an ounce of talent from Dan in any of those kids, I don't think. Unless they had the gift of gab.
So Stramel to the box here, and the Irish will be on the penalty kill here for 2 minutes. Got a roughing penalty there, so apparently it was a little rough there in Switzerland. He's brought some of that back with him.
That's all right, though. You need a little bit of that.
That could have been a hold there, but the refs call nothing as Farmington comes away with the puck. They'll send it back behind the net. They'll try to set something up here. That's tipped away by Ratzlaff. And now to Hendrickson. He's got the water beetle. Ratzlaff all coming in with Ratzlaff with a shot, and the goalie never saw it. It hit him square, but he didn't know where it was.
What's it, the Slovakian missile launcher?
The Slovakian missile launcher. No doubt about it.
I ran into his mom the other day. She liked that. Slovakian missile launcher.
We had a 4-on-1 there, though. And the Irish will try to defend again here. 40 seconds gone by in the power play for Farmington. Broken up there by Horsager. Farmington with a quick shot there. No problem for Tollison as he deflects that high and wide left. Farmington will play catch here a little bit. They'll go back and forth. High pass to nobody. That'll go all the way down the ice. We're under a minute now. Not sure what that player went wide around the net here. Ooh, almost tipped away there by Kennefic. Great forechecking here by the Irish. Farmington gives it back and a quick shot all the way. That's out of his reach and all the way down the ice. And there's Kenefick. He's calling offsides. What the heck?
He was offsides. It looked a little weird.
Look at that.
He backed over the line, I think.
Let's take a look at the instant replay here. Oh, that's close. But they called it, so we'll face off here in the Irish zone. The lower left-hand part of your screen, those of you watching on TV. Bowick will come in to face that off, and Wheeler sends it all the way down. Irish still defending with 22 seconds to go in the power play. Wheeler sends it back in. The Water Beetle gives chase. Oh, and that would have been a critical injury had that been solid to solid contact. The player did not have the puck, thank goodness. So flip pass up to Hendrickson. He'll pick that up. Irish are back to full strength now. They'll dump it deep. Farmington will try to get something going here. Just out of his reach, and Horsager able to pick that up. He'll send it deep off the backboards. Trevor Brum and Sabo in the corner there. Lewandowski will regroup over to Horsager. Campbell out there now too. Sabo comes in with the puck and he dipsy-doos around. Smartly regroups. Gives it to Horsager. Oh, just wide left. What a nice play by Sabo to not force the shot there.
Patience.
Horsager had a great look there.
Oh.
Tried to feed it again to Brum. That'll come out to Horsager again, all the way over to Campbell. Campbell now with a shot over the top of the net, but there's Sabo again, able to pick that up. They'll send that to Lewandowski with a one-timer, and there's a goal.
Nice give and go.
Rotten Sabo, what a nice job.
It's hard to tell that kid has played defenseman for his whole career up until this year. He's just kind of taken that center position and ran with it. I don't know if he's getting instant feedback from his brother.
So that should be a common theme we see tonight. If the Irish can connect on those passes, they should be able to score more goals than Farmington, I would think. And they're on their way to that already here. So that'll be Sabo, probably from Lewandowski. Not sure who else will get an assist there. Oh. Our senior Garrett Horsager also got an assist. I see his dad smiling. Whoa, what a save there by Tollefson. Quick shot from the point. Picked up. Will's looking pretty sharp tonight. He's got good movement. It's been quick.
He's tracking the puck pretty well.
Looks like he's feeling loose. Should be a good night for Will, I would imagine. Hendrickson now streaking up with Kenefick in the middle. Quick low shot and a glove save there by Farmington. Nice low shot.
Snag.
Goalie there. It's too bad we don't see the shots because I have a feeling Farmington's goalie is going to get riddled tonight.
He'll probably face about 50 shots tonight, I bet.
I'd take the over on that. Horsager able to keep that in, sends it deep.
See if we can get a hold of the scorer's table over there and get some kind of idea of shots on goal.
Kenefick sent that up. Campbell tried to get it back deep. That's kept in there by Strammel, and he tried to force feed in there to Kenefick. They're pinned in the corner there. I'll send all the way around to Horsager, back at the point, over to Campbell. Campbell with a quick shot. That's tipped down low and left. Strammel now reads that perfectly, and he keeps it in the zone. Horsager back over to Campbell. Campbell will try this again. The quick shot there blocked. Kenefick back out to the point to Campbell. He had Horsager over here on the left, but chose to send it deep. Quick outlet pass to Strammel, back to Campbell. Campbell now over to Horsager. Horsager will look for a lane. Nothing there, back to Campbell. Campbell not to find a lane, takes a shot. Just goes wide left. Kennefick comes out with it though, sends it down deep to Hendrickson. He just couldn't keep it. And a high chip shot there by Campbell. 60-degree flop wedge right over the top. Kennefick went off the crossbar. So the Irish really in control here. You'd think they're on the power play right now.
Like a 5-on-3 power play maybe.
But they are...
they're buzzing.
They are buzzing.
They call that buzzing in the business.
They're still up 2-0. 3:26 to go here in the first. Able to face that off. Farmington able to bring it out though. Intercepted there, but picked up again by Farmington. Deflected pass through the middle. Brady Johnston. Here comes Lewandowski as he's able to be the first. Tries to pull it back and around, but no luck. Farmington will continue to come out the other way. .252 here to go in the first. Got to go back behind the boards there. Picked up by Farmington. Oh, tipped away there by Horsager. It's like guiding traffic. He points to someone and Sable comes in off sides.
Lukey just couldn't get back on side. He got stuck down underneath the goal line and couldn't get out of there in time. So the faceoff will come outside the Rosemount offensive zone.
Weismiller will send his man to the boards. Ratzloff there tips it around. Tries to send it up the ice there, but Farmington keeps it in. Back to the point. Farmington will do a swing pass to the other D. A quick shot there. That would have been wide right. That would not be a shot in my book, but tough angle for the other. And that's a high stick there on the Irish, but better than being in the back of the net.
That's right. You take that face off 10 times out of 10.
So they'll face off inside the zone there with 2:05 to go here in the first. Muscled off the puck there by Wheeler, and he'll come up, send it all the way across the ice to Kennefick, who just can't get his stick on that. Chipped up there now by Farmington, but Strammel able to pick that up. He'll send that around the boards to Wheeler. Wheeler up to Hendrickson, and here come the Irish going the other way now. Kennefick breaks into the zone with a low shot there, glove save by Farmington. Able to stop that. Strammel with the face-off. Farmington technically wins that one, but the Irish have control. Strammel now muscled off the puck, but he gives chase now. It's Horsager. First one in there and a bouncing pass off, but here we go the other way now, 3-on-2. Farmington tries to regroup. Strammel leaves that back for Kennefick, and he gets tied up. And now Farmington will chip that deep with Ratzloff and Horsager. Horsager able to pick that up. He'll give that over to Kennefick. And out the other way we come now with Lewandowski.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Here comes Ratzloff. We're down to 1 minute here. Oh, no, what a centering pass there by Ratzloff as he pinched up. And that's sent all the way down just out of the reach of Farmington. Will have to make a save on that.
That is a shot on goal. A 2-on-2 here.
Lewandowski now feeds that to Sabo. Tipped and dropped pass and almost tipped in there as it went wide left. Was running wide right, deflected off of someone and went wide left.
Yeah, and they just caught the netting, so caused a face-off in the outside the zone.
So Sable will take the face-off here. We've got Wheeler and Campbell at the point. Sable facing off with Lewandowski and Kennefic on his wings. And we're down to 30 seconds here in the first period where the Irish lead 2-0. Lewandowski and Sable with your goals. Campbell now will bring it up in. He'll look for somebody in the middle. Nobody there, and just off the goalie. Sable not able to keep that. Kept in by Wheeler. He'll take a shot there that's deflected high over the top of the net. And that hit the net, or did it? Thought I heard glass.
I didn't think it got high enough to hit the net, but evidently it did.
Should put that net on the outside of the glass, for crying out loud.
The Eagle Eye ref caught it hitting the netting, I guess.
He didn't like that. So 6 seconds to go. Not a lot to happen here as Farmington will just try to pin that up behind the board, send it around. Wheeler with a quick shot.
Wheeler can get a shot down out in 6 seconds.
Kind of an anticlimactic first period here, Chuck, where the Irish lead 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a game that they think they probably go into it thinking they're going to win. But, you know, the way they've been playing, they got to get rid of that thought and just go out there and work hard.
I would agree. That's where these games come up to bite you. If you're not paying attention and working hard on all shifts, you coast at the end, or 6 seconds to go, you coast. That's where they come to bite you. But the Irish able to escape with those last 6 seconds with a 2-0 lead here to end the first. And now we'll resurface. So, Chuck, get your timer out.
Got it.
Not quite ready for Chuck a puck. That'll be next period. We'll have the Riker Sable Cam ready to go.
We're going to have song 6 from the band.
Oh, song 6. All right, it's not too loud. We can talk. The Connor Kennefic scored a goal against Lakeville South earlier this week. Was his 58th career goal.
That's awesome. Couldn't happen to a better kid.
Which moved him into 5th place on the Irish all-time goal-scoring list. Do you know the other 4 players?
J.T. Brown.
J.T. Brown is number 1 with 75.
There's a Hansen.
John Hansen, who was in school when I was there. Phenomenal talent. He has 73.
And I can't remember. I saw this list.
Brett Sadik, who many don't know since his son went to Lakeville North and has played for the University of Minnesota before
he's known more of
joining the Wild. Had 71 back in the late 70s and 80s.
He was more known as a football player than a hockey player.
And the great Bob Alexander.
Oh, Bob.
Was number 4 at 70. So 12 more goals for Connor in his senior campaign here to catch Bob Alexander. Not unlikely he could catch him, but likely he may finish his career in 5th.
That's still quite an accomplishment.
Still pretty good.
Quite an accomplishment.
Now another name from the past when I was in school here is Mark Toombs. Mark Toombs was a goalie when I was in school here.
He's the president of the bank.
He's the president of the First State Bank, where his family started that business. Will Tollefson is 1 win away from tying Mark Toombs with wins record of 34.
He might tie that by the end of the evening.
So with tonight's win, he could tie Mark Toombs' record of 34. And speaking of Will, he enters tonight's game with a career winning percentage of .805. He's 33-8-0. That's the 4th best win percentage of all Irish goalies. And Chuck, again, not to put you on the spot, but can you name the other 3 whose winning percentages are better than Will's?
Reed Nelson.
Reed Nelson is correct. He went 5 wins without a loss, by the way. Actually went more than that, but 5 wins.
I don't think I know the other 2.
Mike Pike, who played.
Mike Pike, what a mean set of parents.
He played 81 and 83, had a record of 2-0. So technically didn't have enough games to count.
No.
Yeah. And Perry Gerard. who played in 2008. The last year the Irish went to the section finals, who also was 2-0. So some interesting goalie statistics for you goalie nuts. You watching this guy here?
Yeah.
We've made eye contact.
Now you guys locked eyes across there, look across a crowded room. Smell wine and cheap perfume.
I'll tell you what, if we get him in the booth, it'd be fun to talk about what rituals he has and what he goes through before these events. He's into it.
What do you guys do for a pregame?
He's into it. That won't be happening. So hopefully you guys, we can't hear ourselves talk here, so hopefully you guys are able to take in the band. We're getting a lot of bass behind us.
Yeah, we got the trombone section is over my right shoulder, and the heavy iron is over my left shoulder. Mike, you got something to say? Hurry up and say it.
I know, we got a couple seconds.
Because they're coming up with song number, I'll say it's 2.
What song is next? Oh, close,
3.
Chuck. It's number 3.
Number 3.
I think number 3 is Amazing Grace.
Is it?
Oh, I believe it's Louie Louie, actually.
You just looked at somebody's iPad.
I was confused with number 2, which is Amazing Grace. So this should be Louie Louie if I remember right. Burnsville number 3 would have been what, Chuck?
You got me, Mike.
Live Wire by Motley Crue?
Probably. Welcome to the jungle.
So after the first period, the Wild, who are back to action after being off for 9 days, are down 0-1 against the Boston Bruins here at home. So their struggles continue, although they're only 6 points out of the second wild card spot. They're not out of it, but a lot of rumors about that team right now, Chuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of people right around the same point total as they have.
A lot of rumors. Matt Dumba may be on the block. Teams have asked about Jonas Brodin. Wonder if there'll be a mover or a taker here at the trade deadline.
I don't think they're going to take anyone. I think they'll probably deal some of the names you've heard over the last few years, the Dumbas, Zuckers.
Well, interesting enough, Toronto has asked about Matt Dumba. They're looking at a top 4 defenseman that they want that has term. They don't want a loaner. And they're willing, Dumba's not having as good a year. They're willing to take a risk. That maybe that's a fluke to get good value, but the Wild, are going to clearly want more than what Toronto would give up, unless it's Austin Matthews.
Austin Matthews, yeah.
Or Mitch Marner.
Yeah, they're not going to.
That's probably about it.
They're not going to give up anybody like that. They'll offer them something from the farm system before they offer.
Doug, we can relate. We'd like the band to stop playing as well.
No,
we're actually okay with the band in front of us. It's the kids that are the overflow and the seating that are directly behind us.
It's
that, my God, I feel like I'm.
It's the heavy iron behind us.
Holy mackerel! And it's the big wind instruments, like Chuck said. It's not like the flutes back here.
Yeah.
It's the tubas and the trombones and the trumpets, and here we go again. Chuck, this would be the famous song called Take On Me by Aha.
One hit wonder.
I figured you knew that, but I wanted to try to beat you to the punch. So enjoy that, because we can't hear each other when they're playing these songs.
This guy's gonna knock another minute off his Zamboni time.
Wow, he's at 7:30, and this is his last pass. They want to get out of here tonight. They're definitely not afraid to speed up that Zamboni. Are you sure that's the same guy that did it last week?
Yeah. Now he's got one more swipe to make here.
And cut.
He's going to be at about 8:40.
I got to admit, as much as the band is very loud, it is nice to have that feature at a game. We should do it more often.
They should move him way down by the PDA room, though.
They should be in a different location, but rather than hearing the music by our PA announcer, to hear a good old high school marching band at a high school sporting event is a timeless treasure in the high school sporting venue.
We're going to call it 8:50, so he's back up around the 9-minute mark.
All right, 8:53. We got is that a record?
No.
Okay. Oh, look at Doug here. Not only was he sharing our sights of having the band stop, but he also knows Aha is a Norwegian pop group.
One-hit wonder.
I think they had more than one, but Take On Me was their biggest, for sure.
Right. Yeah.
You probably danced to it at prom, Chuck.
No, that was a homecoming dance. Prom, we went techno rock, if that's such a thing.
Techno rock. Doug, thanks for the tip there. That's beautiful. And anybody else on, if they're signed in and have anything to share, we'll definitely share that with the rest of the stream. We've had people all around the globe chiming in. We've had Australia in the past. Probably not a lot of people in China right now that would know about our stream. But if they were, we'd be glad they're still in China watching. So we got another South Suburban update. Chuck, go ahead.
Lakeville South beat Apple Valley 3-rip.
You guys got waters. I know. I'm like.
Yeah, I never got my water.
I know. I'm like, I don't know the number.
Steve, we need the green M&Ms up here, too.
Okay.
Just the green ones, remember. That's Chuck's favorite.
Yeah, it's like the color of his jacket and green.
I feel left out. I'm one of three that's not wearing Patagonia. Did I miss a handout or something?
Patagonia night.
Farmington Tigers.
That Terry, she buys you everything, doesn't she?
She does.
What a giver.
I got lost when they took their animals off the shelf. I couldn't coordinate my clothes anymore, so.
That's underwear, isn't it, Chuck?
No, that's outerwear.
Outerwear, okay.
Who cares what your underwear looks like?
Looks like Farmington has made their way back to the ice here for the start of the second period, and now the Irish come, and here's the band.
One more.
Brace yourself.
What number?
It's the
Irish Rouser.
It's the Irish theme song, Chuck. So enjoy that, everybody. I've never seen three people playing the same drum.
We should tell them they can have the band here, but they can only bring one of each instrument.
So it looks like Doug, the Zamboni driver doesn't like the band. That's why he's moving quicker tonight.
Maybe.
It's a theory by Doug. It's good theory, Doug. We have a request for the band. Can they play in another country? I'm not sure if that's a song or a location
or
they'd like them to move to.
Or a request.
So We're getting ready to start period 2 here. Again, those of you just joining us or coming back, the Irish are up 2-0. And quickly regroup from where they left off. Bringing the puck into the Farmington zone there. Strammel gives chase in the corner. Pass goes all the way to the other side there, picked up by Hendrickson. Just out of the reach of Kenefick. Farmington tries to get that out, but Kenefick keeps it in. Strammel now tries to center to Kenefick. That goes back up. Horsager over to Campbell with a quick shot there. Almost picked out of the air by Hendrickson. Strammel with a quick reverse, full course. That'll come out of the zone. Kenefick, nobody there to pick that up. And the Irish now will regroup. Actually intercepted there by Farmington. Here comes the Switzerland seductor.
I'm wondering if this game seems easy to him since being over there.
Well, he certainly faced a different level of competition.
Oh. Do we get 2 of those each?
You got anything smaller? That puck will go in, be faced off into the Farmington zone, and a whiff. Almost picked up there by Brum. Now coming the other way.
I did know that last song. That was our song that we played all the time on our way to the football championship at Burnsville.
Lewandowski now with a puck after Tollefson made a quick save there. Into the zone there, picked up by the Irish. Centering pass there just out of the reach of Lewandowski. Back down behind the net there. As Farmington comes away with it. They'll come back the other way high off the glass. That hits a stancha. Drops back into the zone. Broughton Sable tries to keep that in. It's not able to, and off the ice from a shift change there. It's a Farmington player. Gets a shot away, but Will's able to deflect that behind the net. Centering pass there right through the crease. Ratzlaff first to the puck, chips that up to Lewandowski. Ratzlaff will have to take that off and send it back in. Delayed call there.
Delayed offsides there.
Back into the zone, picked up now by Horsager. Over to Weismiller, back to Horsager. They'll regroup, come up the other way now as Campbell tips that up to the water beetle, Riley Bowick. He's in, leaves it for Weismiller with a quick shot there that's deflected. Back into the corner. Farmington tries to get that out, and it's sent back deep. They'll come the other way now. Whoa, and that's a high, hard hit. That player will go to the box.
Gonna get a two-minute vacation.
Campbell took that like a champ, but holy cow. That was...
he got trucked.
He did. And that's just...
he was naughty.
This is a contact sport, but not above the neck.
As my wife would say, he was naughty.
Now Strammel will face off here. The Irish will go on the power play.
The first time tonight.
The 3:10 mark here of the second period. Looks like Wheeler, Sabo at the top. Got Strammel on the point. Over to... Oh, that hit off of Hendrickson. And a whiff kept in there by Wheeler. Sent down to Hendrickson. Around behind to Brum. That'll come up again to Wheeler. Over to Sabo. He'll take a look for an angle. Doesn't have it. Gives it to Strammel. Strammel now walk it to the middle with a quick shot high up off.
Oh, he opened up a sand wedge there.
That was deflected.
That went over the top of the netting. Almost took out the popcorn machine in the concession stand.
So 33 seconds for that first shift. We'll get a new line out here now. Go with
Ratzlaff
Kenefick. Ratzlaff will center. Campbell keeps that in. That'll go down over to Horsager, back to Campbell, over to Lewandowski. Gives a look, no line there. No, sweep it around the front there, back to Campbell at the top. Over to Lewandowski with a quick shot there. Point blank. Campbell keeps that in. Lewandowski almost with a nifty hand pass to himself. And a goal there.
That was a snipe.
Pretty sure Campbell scored that one.
Yeah.
I don't think that was tipped. They've got his face on a stick down there. I remember those.
Fathead night.
Oh, and the band now regroups to get their instruments. We'll hear the Irish theme song here. So 3-0 now, the Irish, on a shot from the point there by Mason Campbell. And they're done. Thank God.
Must be the JV band members up here.
Start the play as fast as you can. Oh, and here we go. 2-on-1, breaking the other way now. Sabo in there with Brum. Over to Brum, and he just can't keep the handle on it.
Right
under his stick.
On the power play, goal scored by number 10, Mason Campbell, a senior. Assisted by number 25, Garrett Horsager, a senior. And number 17, Lewandowski on the power play at 4-12.
Lewandowski and Horsager assisting Mason Campbell. One of our 8 seniors tonight scoring. Wheeler with a quick shot there that's broken up. Chipped up the boards now. Farmington the other way with a 3-on-1. 3-on-1, and he takes the shot. They don't teach that at the Bantam level. And now coming the other way, a 4-on-2 actually. And that's
nice extra pass.
That is the passing you want to see. Boy, the goalie made a great save there, because that was textbook passing on a 4-on-2 right there. Campbell coming in now with a toe drag.
Sneak that one between his legs.
No good there. Horsager now, he'll try coming the other way. That's picked up by the Water Beetle. Quick flip back to Horsager with a centering pass there, just out of the reach of Beatty. And Farmington just wants to regroup. They'll get an icing call here, and we'll come all the way back down the ice. The Sabres and Egan, thanks Joe S., are tied after 0-0. Sabres are from where, Chuck?
Let's see, how did Mike put that?
Sabre? Shakopee?
Shakopee. Electrocute a piece of vegetable. Electrocute a vegetable. Shakopee.
And in case we hadn't announced it already, Lakeville South did beat Apple Valley 3-0. That was your 3 o'clock game. Great save there by Tollefson.
Your matinee if you had nothing to do this afternoon.
And Eastview is still leading. I guess that's not a final, but Eastview is leading Prior Lake 3-1. Eastview now 4-1, according to Joe S. So we got rapid fire updates coming now.
We got everybody working the line.
You're up to date. You're up to date by the minute here. Nothing but the best on the ribbon.
Checking the ticker tape.
Ratzlaff will pin up the man on the puck, and out comes Strammel. All the way in the zone. He leaves a pass for Kenefick, who takes a shot.
Ooh, that's it, Charlie. Give him a little.
Oh, they're sending him.
He just brushed him a little bit.
He learned how to do that in Switzerland, that's for sure. They let that stuff go in the international play.
They let that stuff go in just about every rink in town.
He wanted to let that player know you can't do that, and unfortunately the refs saw one and not the other.
I saw no problem with that.
I agree, Chuck. You can't let him do that to your goalie. You got to send a message, and that's a good 2-minute penalty to take here when you're up 3-0. And you've been doing pretty good on the penalty kill. So the Irish on the penalty kill. 6:29 in the period. Quick shot goes behind the net. Campbell able to pick that up, and now going the other way. Intercepted there by Farmington now. Quick shot high up off the glass. We'll face that off. So 10:05 to go here in the second. The Irish lead 3-0 against the Tigers.
I figured out what it is that makes the scoreboards look different. The team name is up there instead of just home and visitor.
Good point, Chuck. Very observant. And no shots on goal. That's another distinctive feature tonight. We have a broken clock with the new installation.
Need a firmware upgrade.
Working the bugs out right away.
You think they'd do that when they put it up there?
We're down to just over a minute here, and the power play intercepted there by the Irish. Ratzlaff picks that up. He'll play around with the Tigers and come out the other way now. Someone's going to get hurt there. It's not Ratzlaff as he comes out with the puck now with a quick shot there that's blocked. He had Sabo up the other way. Didn't see him.
He went 175 feet.
He wanted to go the whole way on that one. Wheeler there just basically annihilated somebody coming through the middle.
We would expect nothing less from Mason Wheeler.
Sabo with a quick pass to the middle and a shot down the ice. Irish will regroup and change their lines. Down to 30 seconds here in the penalty kill. The Irish need to get settled here.
Oh.
They're kind of moving around a little bit there. They need to get in their box. Bowick gives chase there up against the boards. Coming out with it, though. Farmington with a quick shot that's tipped off a Horsager over the glass. We'll face off in your lower left portion of your screen here. Stramel about to come out of the box here within 3 seconds, and a quick shot there. Tipped wide. Blocked there also by Johnston. Coming out the other way now. Ratzlaff to Kennefic, back to Ratzlaff. He'll try to skate up the whole ice again. He's intercepted. The quick recovery there. Shot blocked wide left. Up to the point there. Johnston over to Ratzlaff. Down into Lewandowski, who takes a shot that's 30 feet wide right of the net. Lost his bearings where he was, clearly. And that goes all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. That's like when you get spun around to do pin the tail on the donkey, Chuck, and you pin the tail on the completely opposite end of the room.
Right. It's when you get like when you get spun around in a helicopter and you fly into the side of a mountain.
Lewandowski, I think, just lost his bearings there and thought he was closer in front of the net than he was. But, and a quick shot there by Horsager.
He almost picked out a corner there.
Goalie caught a piece of it with his stick. Bowick now. The Irish will cycle the puck down into the corner. Weismiller bumped off, and Bowick wants a piece of his man. Horsager able to pin Farmington up against the boards. Bowick wants another piece.
Water beetle.
He comes out with the puck. That's tipped wide for Weismiller, but picked up by Campbell. Actually, past Campbell. Farmington back in the other way, and another high head shot there by the Farmington player. Different player than the last one. And Sabo now loses his stick.
Surprised he had a hooking call there or something.
Wheeler will send it back in.
Wheeler does a good job of grabbing that puck and hanging on to it and put it down where nobody else can get it.
6:50 to go. Quick shot there by Wheeler off the shin pads of a Farmington player all the way down. Ratzlaff now will send that up the ice to Brum. He'll leave it in there for Lewandowski, and that's tipped away. Looks like a nice 2-on-1 was developing with Ratzlaff with a quick shot there, tipped wide left. Lewandowski able to get it again. He'll come all the way up, find an angle, Leaves it for Sabo, who takes the shot, and that's a didn't get all the wood on that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and a streaking Farmington player just out of his reach, and that'll be icing. Thank goodness.
Snuck behind the defense there. He almost caught him on a breakaway.
Chuck, your Minnesota Wild now down 2-0.
They got him right where they want him.
Oh, and in our up to the minute date of information, they're now down 3-0.
In Boston?
Boston is winning. So the Wild are struggling here coming off their All-Star break. 9-day off rest. Centering pass there as Farmington comes out the other way now. Horsager gives chase.
Getting some fresh legs out there. They got OVC, who played in the JV game.
One-hand shot there. Tollefson made a nice play to keep that from going in.
Jonah Forshear's out
Forshear
there.
now.
Here's number 3.
Kept in there.
Ben Peterson.
That'll come out, and Strammel able to keep that in. Breaks free. He's muscling his way through everybody, and that high over the top of everybody comes out. Over to Wheeler. He'll send it deep off the boards. Right to Hendrickson. Kept in by Kenefick.
That was close.
Tipped in by Hendrickson now.
Could have got a boring there on Charlie.
He's already ready for the NHL. It's offsides there. Delayed call. An Irish regroup.
Just to have Farmington ice the puck.
Be icing again.
There's nobody even really close to grabbing that pass.
So, Chuck, you spent some time with Charlie after he came back. How was his trip?
He learned a few choice Swiss phrases that he threw down on me. I didn't like the way it came out of his mouth, so we ended that interview really quick.
I'll look for maybe to share those a little bit later. The Irish.
I asked him if they call Swiss cheese just cheese there. He got a chuckle out of that.
Did they call a Big Mac or something else in Switzerland too?
They call it a quarter pounder over there. It's the exchange rate.
It's not an eighth of a kilo.
Eighth of a kilo.
Eighth of a kilo burger. Farmington wins a face-off there. The shot that's deflected wide right. A couple of yard sales go on down in the corner there as players falling around.
Looks like there's a dance going on.
Loose puck all the way over. Farmington dumps it deep, back behind the net again. Sabo and Horsager in the corner there fighting for it. Squirts out. Farmington player with a quick shot there. Will held up by the Farmington player. And now a 2-on-2 coming the other way. Lewandowski and Sabo. Lewandowski with a nifty move and a quick shot there. Goes off the goalie's face. Lewandowski there, almost able to convert on that in tight space.
I think I remember Lukey pulling that move back when he was a squirt, and he was letting the Farmington player know that he's been perfecting that move.
3:30 to go here in the second period. The Irish still leading 3-0. Farmington comes the other way now. Quick shot. Ineffective. Not on net. Ratzlaff pins his man up behind the boards there with the puck. They got to keep moving or they'll blow the whistle. Finally, Farmington comes out with it. A quick shot there, but Hendrickson able to pick that up. Come the other way now, just out of the reach of Kenefick. Interesting pass there. Strammel back to Wheeler with a high shot over the top of the net. Strammel back behind the net to Wheeler. He's got Campbell streaking in the middle with a quick shot there and off the Farmington player and in.
One or two Farmington players that went off of. Well, Soup needs one more for a hat trick here.
And the goalie, frustrated, tries to shoot it down the ice, hit his own player in the back. His player looked around like, what the heck?
That pretty much sums up the Farmington hockey program.
So Mason Campbell with his second tonight.
He's trying to complete his highlight tape to
Minot.
Minot knows exactly what they're getting.
Jace. Weismiller got pushed off there. That's an easy call for offsides.
He's only 4 feet offsides.
Puts the Irish up now 4-0. Strammel and Wheeler with the assists. Bobick will take the face-off here. And win it. A dump shot in there by Weismiller. He'll give chase. Oh, and Beatty almost lined his man up there. Coming out the other way. Carson Liebert out there now. He gives chase.
Yeah,
the Irish
getting some of the JV players in there now.
Bobick to Beatty. Beatty into the zone, goes back behind the net. Up to the point there, picked up by Ratzlaff with a quick shot over the top of the net. Liebert now retreats. He's able to stop it, sends it back deep into the corner. The Irish will change some of their line. Minute 20 to go here in the second. Back and forth to Lewandowski with a quick shot. Kennefic with a quick shot there, right off the goalie's chest. Ratzlaff to Strammel into the corner. Strammel now will come in.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Centering pass there, tipped by Kennefic to the goalie. A couple of nice passing plays there by the Irish.
Yeah, pretty smooth moving the puck around that zone that time.
I think your mom's on the line there, Chuck.
It's not my mom, I'll tell you that. That would be a miracle.
Farmington now coming the other way. Down to 45 seconds here in the period. All the way down there, just out of the reach of Lewandowski, and they'll blow that as icing.
That's going to come all the way back.
35 seconds. Farmington wins that face-off. Intercepted by Hendrickson. Up the boards there to Lewandowski now, just out of his reach. Sent in, picked up. Offsides. Boy, 3 guys all trying to touch the puck.
Yeah, well,
2 onside, 1 offside. Then they switched.
3 guys within 10 feet of each other. They didn't know which way they were going.
That was a mess waiting to happen. So 18 seconds to go here with our third stop in the last minute. Approaching the 8:30 mark on the hour. Oh, and a wide shot there, almost deflected back in by the goalie. Farmington player gives chase, beats the Rosemount, beats Ratzlaff to the puck there. And that'll end the second period. So pretty effective period for the Irish, scoring 2 goals in the second to take a lead, extend the lead actually, 4-0.
Scoring summary from the second period. Let's give you the shot totals first. Shots that period for Rosemount 13, for Farmington 6.
13 to 6 in the shots for the period.
In the second period, Rosemount 13, Farmington 6. The total for the game thus far, Rosemount total shots, first and second periods combined are 24. Farmington total shots, first and second period are 5 and 6 for 11.
So 20, the Irish are out shooting Farmington 24 to 11 right now. And we're ready for Chuck-a-Puck. Let's get to something serious, Chuck. What do we got out there tonight to shoot
We've
for?
got a stuffed pink horse.
The kids are all lining up. How many we got behind us here? Where's Riker?
Oh, a unicorn. I didn't see the horn on his forehead.
Are Sable's not here?
Kevin's here. I saw him.
Oh, yeah, there's Kevin. Riker must not be here. I don't see him.
Maybe he got banned.
They don't let him do anything anymore.
Ron is taking his position to make sure no shenanigans going on out here.
Or if you can put it underneath, probably going to be our winner for the cash prize money. On your mark, get set, throw!
Folks, we got a winner, I think. Oh, that one almost hit him. This is, one almost hit the band member. Almost hit a fluter.
Band member's throwing it out.
Almost hit a flutist.
Watch that one get the closest.
Oh,
look at
that
it.
one making, he's got.
That's the one the band member just threw.
Get out here and see what we got. Looks like we might have a clear winner here. Okay, first off, I heard that no unicorns were heard during this event, is what they tell me. Everything's okay with the unicorns. We've got puck number 80 is our winner this evening. We got Rory Brown. Puck number 80, Rory Brown. Go report to the front table to claim your cash prize. Puck number 80, Rory Brown. Thank you, hockey fans, who participated in our fun event this evening. We look forward to the next competition.
So maybe with Chuck-a-Puck done, we got to resurface. Chuck and I are going to take a 10-minute break here. Sign out. We'll come back when the Zamboni's about done. Chuck, though, will start his timer.
Yep.
And we'll be back shortly. So, again, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So we're just about to start the third period here. I think there's a comment about did the stream break or the audio break. We had it on mute. We had to take a little bit of a break here. We've got most of the band, if not half the band, behind us. And they are playing during the periods where it's a little bit of a challenge to talk or hear yourself. So we took a little bit of a breather there. But the refs have made their way back on the ice. The Irish should be coming back out here momentarily. We'll get the third period underway. We are running a little bit late tonight. We had a delayed start with it being senior night. 8 graduating seniors recognized for their contributions to the program tonight. And 1 senior team manager also recognized, which was classy by the Irish to do that as well. So we recognized them and had a little bit of a late start. So the Irish are leading 4-0 here as we start the third period. 2 goals by Mason Campbell, 1 by Lewandowski to start the game within the first minute, and 1 by Broughton Sabo. So Farmington back on the ice now. Irish now right back. And here's the band again. So nice to have the band here, just not right in your back pocket. But it looks like the band might be done, Chuck.
What?
It looks like the band might be done. They're packing up.
Oh, my God, I hope so. I mean, that's too bad.
Well, I was just saying it'd be nice to not have them in your back pocket. It's nice to have them here, just not.
I don't understand why they need 6 trombone players.
They have probably 6 or 7 of every instrument here in a tight space. We'll have to remember our earplugs next time, but we're back underway here.
There won't be a next time, Mike.
But not for us, but we'll have to put that in our notes we leave behind. Centering pass there, tipped and blocked. Farmington walks that in. Strammel picks it up. We'll go the other way now.
Well, Charlie's going to get the trifecta.
Another Switzerland technique they teach that is not very effective or not well received here.
He picked up some bad habits over there, maybe.
Well, I think when you're playing against men the size of him, you tend to do that, but they aren't
he's just kind of overpowering people.
It'd be fun to watch if we could see him for 4 years here, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Farmington able to win that face-off. They're on the power play here. Strammel goes to the box for holding, and that's tipped away. Comes up the other side now by Wheeler. He's got Brum with him. Kept in by Sabo. He'll come all the way out with it. Smart. Back to Wheeler. As long as it's not in Farmington's possession, it's a good kill, and they'll send it all the way down there. All the way down the ice there by Ratzlaff.
A little flick of the wrist, it went 110 feet.
Didn't touch the ice. Oh, and there's a high stick on Campbell, but no call. That'll put a little ice in your face. That's why they wear the cage, Chuck.
Yeah.
That goes all the way down. Halfway through the penalty kill. The Irish still up 4-0. And the band has wiped out the whole front section in front of us. They're all behind us right now, but thankfully their instruments are in their satchels. Oh, clipped from the rafters, that Farmington player was.
He got sniped.
Tripped over himself. Over the boards. This is where it can get careless and costly if the Irish aren't careful.
Yeah, you want to preserve that shutout now.
They end up all the way down the ice.
Makes the whole team feel better if you can throw a shutout.
Wheeler sends that back in. This is textbook penalty kill right here, Chuck. Oh,
Yeah.
Picked up by Wheeler. Oh, and he passed it to Lewandowski through his legs. That was a nice pass.
I think it fooled everyone, including Lewandowski.
Tip shot there behind the net. Coming out the other way now. The Irish are full strength. Kennefic comes in with Lewandowski. All the way over to Lewandowski with a quick shot off the shoulder. And one-timer by Strammel. Puck bounced right over his stick. Ratzlaff now chasing back behind with a sauce pass. About head height. That usually doesn't work, as we know, Chuck.
It's a tough pass to catch.
Kennefic with Lewandowski on the other side. Quick pass and a one-timer there. Not a lot of wood on that. Almost effective, but over the top of the stick and around the side of the net. Strammel now. Over to Campbell. Campbell back to Strammel. Fans on it to Horsager with a quick shot there. And that goes in.
Hey, there's another goal for a senior.
I think that was tipped by Kennefic.
Was it?
I think so.
That would move Connor into a tie for fourth place.
No, he's still about 12 points away from fourth, Chuck.
Oh, is he?
58, I think he's got now, and 70 was the fourth place guy.
Okay.
Maybe he has 59 now. He's 11 away. But with only 5 games to go, he needs every goal he can get to try to catch him. So,
yeah.
And he's got one now tonight, or 2 tonight, 1 tonight. 8-bit kids are there.
Hi, guys.
How you guys doing? We want to keep the donut. That was Chuck's third period goal to success. Protect the shutout. Campbell and Strammel get the assist there.
Rosemount goal scored by 25. Horsager assisted by 2. Strammel. And number 10.
This is a good bounce back game for the Irish tonight after losing 4-2 to Lakeville South on Thursday. The Irish at that point were either 3rd or 4th in the state. They've dropped to 6th. Lakeville South is 16. So South Suburban Conference is not an easy place to play. Wheeler able to regroup with that puck. Sends it around to
no one.
Nobody there. Chipped up. That's out. That's offsides. The Farmington kid's going to probably get a talking to there. No harm, no foul, but Will made the save actually, so that was a good sign.
I think Wheeler gave him a piece of his mind, I think, verbally.
Ooh, a high bouncing low one hopper there. Tollefson able to knock that down. Comes out the other way now for Shear. In with
OVC.
And Ben Peterson. Knocked off by OVC, and another high stick there. Hit OVC in the side of the head, but then again, most sticks would.
That is a high stick.
He's up in the clouds. Ratzlaff knocked off the puck there. Ratzlaff loses it. With his feet there. Almost had it. 11 and a half minutes to go now in the game. In comes Lewandowski with a shot. A quick glove save by the Farmington goalie. A little bit of drama there. Not sure he needed to do the windmill.
That wasn't a save, that was a goal.
Oh, it went in the net?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Maybe he did need the windmill.
Maybe he needed a faster windmill. Wow. Take a look at that again. I guess that did go in. Wow. That happened so fast we didn't even know it happened. So Lewandowski with his second of the night now extends the Irish lead to 6 goals, 6-0 with 11:28 to go. Farmington has not changed the goalie yet.
His second of the game, number 17, Luke Lewandowski. Assisted by number 25, Garrett Horsager.
So Horsager with the assist there. That's a shot padding shot right there.
Yeah.
And it was not a shot on net, but I see them frantically writing it down.
Rookies.
And we are in running time now, Chuck. 6-goal lead, running time in the third period. So if the Irish just play this game aggressively and give it their best shot, which they just did, scoring again, we'll be out of here in 11 minutes.
Yeah, who's that, Owen?
That would be Owen Hendrickson with the goal there.
He's not one of them that needs a...
I'm going to look.
No, he's scored.
I'm sure he's already scored.
He's got a goal prior to this.
He is not on the watch list. Farmington now. Oh! Tollefson with a great save there. It was a quick shot from the right side. Another save.
That was a key goal. Now they can give up a goal and still be in running time.
That's exactly right. Penalties won't be as effective right now either. And the Irish, Tollefson with a save coming the other way. No penalty called there. Lots of collisions. You can see the difference here with this group playing now. And another trucking.
That's the same guy that trucked Campbell. Thumper will take care of it.
Wheeler. Here comes OVC now the other way. We'll send it down, and Farmington getting physical now out there. Probably should have done that about 6 goals ago.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We're going to send a couple to the box here.
Yeah, date night.
Which, that's okay. It's killing time.
Yeah.
Clock continues to run. Farmington's, not thinking clearly here. Or they're already giving up. Either way, we're good.
Warm up the bus.
Get the tractors ready. We're heading home, honey. That took a good 30, still taking time. 40 seconds off the clock.
Coincidental minor cross-checking penalties have been assessed. The Rosemount number 16, Riley Fowler, and Farmington number 28, Dylan Dodson. Both cross-checking penalties, coincidental minors. Rosemount number 16,
Here comes Campbell. He'll send it deep.
Farmington number 28.
Under 8 minutes now to go. The Irish still trying to get another one in there if they can. And some of these kids that don't play a lot, certainly you'll be seeing some.
You got 2 kids out there looking for the third leg of their hat trick, too.
Low shot there, knocked away by Tollefson. Couple of bodies banging around down there in the corner. Swing pass all the way out to Campbell. He'll cross into the zone. Leave it back for Brum. Brum over to Sabo. He tries to slice it between the defensive player's legs. And Johnston out there to knock it away.
This is a time you take the sticks away from Lewandowski, Sabo, Strammel. So you guys are done for the night. We're in running time.
Especially as they're getting a little chippy.
Yeah.
And they're just running kids now. So another careless error there by Farmington as we're in running time. I just would think they'd be like first to the dot. Don't shoot it out of the zone. They're just kind of slowly moseying up to the face-off here. I think they've given up, Chuck.
Yeah, like you said, warm up the John Deeres and let's go.
I mean, can we get a logarithm going on the clock, like it accelerates as time keeps going? It's like you said, this is where someone could get hurt for no reason at all. Not that there's ever a reason to get hurt, but when you're up 7-0.
Too bad they don't have 2 or 3 more defensemen. They can get those 4 off the ice too.
There's a shot from the Farmington player trying to sneak it out from behind the net. Wheeler over to Kennefic to Hendrickson, back behind the net, off the boards. To Stramel with a quick shot there. Steered wide right. Picked up again by Stramel. He tries to go, just with his pivot there, almost took a guy out. Backhanded sauce. Perfected in Switzerland there by Stramel. Back around again to Kennefic. We're under the 5-minute mark to go here. Ratzloff off the boards to Wheeler. He says, I'd like a goal tonight, guys. He'll come all the way in with a quick shot there. Juicy rebound. Sent away by the Farmington player. Here comes Broughton now. He'll cross in the zone with Hendrickson. Broken up. And Weismiller there with a hard hit takes out 2 Farmington players.
Attaboy, Wisey.
Oh, and there's a hard shot. And another hard shot. Somebody must have talked to the Farmington players because they're not even really going for the puck anymore. And Weismiller, he's one on the list. A quick shot there over the top of the net. Back to the point there. Horsager into Sabo. Sabo comes all the way around. Sends it back up top for Campbell. Campbell looks to find a lane. Glove save there by Farmington. And that should take a good 35, 40 seconds off the clock. And Lizzo now, Chuck.
Lizzo, yeah.
Grammy award-winning artist Lizzo now is playing, and all the kids know Lizzo. Look at them. They're all jamming to Lizzo down there.
We haven't talked about the Super Bowl yet tonight.
I think I kind of like San Francisco.
Everybody likes San Francisco. I like Kansas City. They got the best player in the league.
I mean, it's a 1.5 spread, so it's really it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
For all practical purposes. I hope it's exciting. It comes down to the end. I hope it's not a 50-10 game.
Yeah, I hope it's a 4-quarter game where every play counts.
But I just think San Francisco's defense, I know Kansas City's got a powerful offense, but that defense shut down Green Bay, shut down Minnesota. I mean, the games they lost were kind of flukes. So we'll see. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Should be a fun game.
Hopefully.
Just a reminder, the next home game for your boys hockey team is this upcoming Thursday against Eastview.
So the next game after tonight is not till Thursday. Next game is Thursday, he just said.
Right.
So almost a week.
Thursday at North.
So thanks to those who were there, participated, helping the Carlson family and their awesome support. This Rosemount hockey community, you are.
Yeah, and they had the Joel Carlson fundraiser. That's a good, that Carboni's, which was a success, I heard.
We went for a bowl of spaghetti and what'd you say? Go for a bowl of spaghetti.
And you got your heart warmed?
I got my heart warmed, yeah.
There you go.
You get a lot of spaghetti in the bowls they're handing out there.
Well, that's good.
It was good, too. I ate all mine. Preserve that shutout, guys.
We're under 2 minutes here, so the Irish just have to kind of keep playing their game. Don't do anything stupid. As they break into the zone, Beatty. Bodies are Campbell trying to find a lane to get his third goal of the night. Looks like they're going to try to feed it to him. If that bounces over the stick of Farmington to Wheeler, he sends it deep to Beatty around the other way. We're down to 1 minute. Not a lot to talk about here too much anymore as
game's pretty much over.
Comes out here with Weismiller. He sends a deep shot there. Rebound by Farmington player. There we go the other way. And tangled up there is OVC with a shot on Tollefson. Thank God with 30 seconds to go, they were not able to get that in. Still not over yet, though. They got to get that down the ice. Ratzlaff able to send that up high off the glass and into the bench area.
Almost got Ricky with that one.
8-bit kids are quick to point out, Chuck, that the quarterback of the Chiefs is from Texas.
He's from Texas? Yeah, I knew that. He went to Texas Tech, I think.
I think he was born here, though, wasn't he?
Well,
I think Mahomes was pitching here still when he was
for
born.
The Twins.
So that's the end of the game, and Tollefson secures the shutout.
That's a good shutout. I think the whole team needed that.
Good bounce-back game after a tough loss against Lakeville South. Not a lot to say about this one. Lewandowski, Campbell, Hendrickson, Sabo all scored tonight. And Kennefic had a goal as well.
Yeah.
So great game. Next game is Thursday away at Lakeville North.
I think so.
We will be working, not the game. We'll be off that night.
Maybe it's Eastview. It's Eastview, I think.
Either way, it's not here.
Right.
So enjoy your Saturday evening. Thanks again for joining us. If you're driving, drive safe. And Chuck, any last words?
See ya.